This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So as usual, we'll take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Tesla, TSLA. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Tesla daily and weekly chart. Now, the earnings are coming out here on the 23rd, which is basically right around the corner here, okay? So now their deliveries, they missed the deliveries. That robo-taxi and that robo-bus, that was a wah, wah, wah. Okay, so obviously here, this isn't doing too good. Okay, as you can see here where she fell right off the map. Now, earlier this today, we had this high here of 221.91, but obviously it couldn't hold it. Friday's high, we had that 223.34. So let's look at the downside here first. So what you're looking at is right there is this 217 level. That's your 100-day simple moving average. That's going to be key level. And then right here, 217.08, which lines up very, very nicely. Okay, so just remember that. That's going to be the key level. Then what we'll do is we're going to walk to Friday's low, 214.38. Today's low at 213.74. Then we can just start going right here on the left-hand side here. You're looking at 210.51 level. We're going to come down here at 207. Well, here we're going to be looking at 205.97, and then your big retest down here at 202.13 level here. Okay, so that was going to be very, very key. Now, also watch this 100-day. This is going to be 206.87. That's going to be just right above here, this 200-day, between the 200-day and the 100-day here. So just watch that. That's going to be very, very crucial, okay, as a support. If we start losing that on this here on the weekly chart, that 21-day and that 100-day, then we're going to start coming all the way down here, and you could retest down here very, very easily, this 167 level here now. So Tesla right here, you know, an easy way to short this here is with TSLS. And you can do it's just right now for me, it's just a trader, it's a scalper, it's nothing something that you want to buy and hold. I don't think their number is going to be very, very good. Now they do have this AI thing going on, and that's also very good here, but he's got so many Kindles in the fire here that, you know, nothing just seems like that you got to keep going forward here. You're not focused on exactly what you're doing here, okay? So now let's take a look at the upside. Well, we want to look at today's high. You're looking at 221.91, and then we want to look here to the top of this candle, 223.34, and then we want to look here to this 50 SMA here. That's going to be key. That's going to be 225.54. And then what we do is we have this gap. See it here? Look at the bottom of that. That's 232.34, and then we can work yourself all the way up here to this 8-day at 236.62 here. So now we have that gap. So you just look at Friday's high. That's at 223.34, and then look at the low here, 232.34. There's your gap, and there's your fill here, but we have that 50-day here sitting right there in the center of that at 225.54, and we also have this 8-day sitting at 230, which is just right below here this gap fill. Okay, so that's going to be, but right now this is a bearish looking chart here. You can see last time where that 8-day crossed over that 21-day. This is what happened, came all the way on down here. So this is basically a news related thing. They have to really get something going, but when the price gets above that 8-day and that 21-day, you can see how nice it is. But now as you're fighting this all the way down, as this 8-day keeps rolling down, you cross that 50-day, you can send this much, much lower. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart, and I can see where crude oil kind of fallen off here. OPEC now lowered their demand for 2025, and that's never good. Okay, so because I think a lot of it is depending on China. This market is fully supplied, and right now here, if Israel does not attack Iran's oil facilities or anything on that order, and they just calculate where they're going to be targeting, I think oil can come off very, very hard. Okay, so just remember that. So this morning and last week, I showed you this where we have these double top situations right into the 200-day, double top right there into the 100-day, into the 200-day, into the 200-day, and then again here into the 100-day, and now we're making a lower low. This is never a good pattern when you see a lower low, and now we're below that 8-day. Okay, so let's look at the downside. So basically what we had here today is 73.41. We just look right to the left here, 73.26. That is your support level. Okay, now if that's lost, then we're going to come right here to this 50-day, 72.70. I can't stress so much how important that is holding this 50-day is. If not, we're going to come to this 21-day at 71.85. These are crucial levels here, that 50-day and 21-day. If that's lost, we can come right to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 71.53, and then we just follow these candles all the way down here. 70.52. We have 69. 87 and all the way on down here until we get this retest here of 66.33, which is that bottom, and then your big retest at 65.27. We lose this, you're going to go down to the 63 level and then to 60 and possibly down into the 50 area. Very, very easy here. Right now here, your seasonality is not in favor. This here was that war hurricane premium. The hurricane really didn't attack any, didn't really disrupt any kind of facilities to speak of. The war, if they don't do anything with the actual oil facilities, this can come off very, very hard. Okay, so we got to make sure that we pay attention to that. So watch that EIA API report there on Tuesday and that EIA on Wednesday. We had some huge builds in crude last week there. So this is not really looking good. This is like a bearish situation here. So for a guy like me, I traded both ways, and I don't care if it's long, if it's short, it doesn't mean anything. So on the downside here, just watch that 50-day, watch that 21-day. Those are going to be key. If not, then I can tell you exactly where we're going to be going. Okay. Upside, you have to reclaim this right here, 74.70. You have to reclaim that. Next would be today's high at 75.08, and then 75.94. Your 100-day, you get above that. We can come up here a little bit to 76.24, but then your target is going to be this 77.33. That's your 200-day, and then we have that price channel sitting at 78.46. Right now here, I should say we got a little sideways action. We got to see if that 50-day and that 21-day are going to hold, or if we can, bust above that. Again, that 8-day, and then we have the 100-day and the 200-day, which will be your targets. Okay, natural gas, boom, down goes Frazier. Look at this. This was the tell right here, okay? See, for me anyway, I should say, because what it is, I was long here, I added to position, but then when I seen this candle here, I sold out this position here. Once it closed below that, I sold out that position, boom, done, and now I just do the KOLD on the short side here today. So today here, KOLD got as low as 69.54 and high as 71.28 here in regular hours here. So actually, I'm still in KOLD, and I'm going to see how this is all going to shake out. Now you can see here, that was just Friday's candle, and look at today. Didn't even barely made it up, and then she sold all the way down here. So this is what we're going to be watching. Today, we're going to be watching this 2.50. That's going to be key, okay? Your next level is going to be, look at the top of this candle. That's going to be 2.46. Then we look right to the bottom of this candle, 2.45. And this is your big target here, this 2.43. That is your 100-day simple moving average. If that's lost, then we come right down to this 200-day, our 50-day at 3.66. And then we have your 200-day right below that. So we got to see what happens. Obviously, it held this 21-day here for 1 day, and then the next day it popped up. It couldn't get through that 8-day, and then she sold down, closed below it. That's always your first tell. Okay, that's your first tell. When it closed below it, that means she's going to go lower, just like what we had here. As soon as you go lower, same way with this candle. Okay, same way with going on here. So you can always tell when you start getting this. You break the previous day's low. That means she's going to go lower, and that's exactly what it did. Okay, so upside here, well, we just go in reverse here now. Now we're looking for right here. You're looking at the bottom of the candle, 2.53. We look here at 2.56. Then we can come up to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 2.58. And then we can come over to the top of today's candle, 2.62. And then we have your 21-day at 2.65. And then we have your 8-day above there at 2.71. There's no sense saying got other candles going on up here, because right now this is a bearish pattern. That 8-day is going to, if that crosses over that 21-day, it's going to be just like what this is here, and you're going to go lower. Okay, so just remember that when you cross above it, you go higher, cross the below, it goes lower. RSI coming right off, boom. Look at here. Okay, green over your red, that was another tell. As soon as you see that, boom. But this here candle was a tell. Look how that lined up right there, and you can see where the MACD was rolling. But once you get across over, boom, down she goes. Okay, so today what you want to watch is just watch the top of this candle next, 2.46. What we have there, 2.45, but realistically, this 2.43, that is going to be our target. Okay, so we'll see what happens. If it gets there, if it can't hold it, then we come right down to the 50-day. If that can't hold it, then we come down to the 200-day, and then we come down to our retest here at 2.23. Very, very simple. Upside here, we just go in reverse of what we had for support levels. Okay, 2.53 right there, 2.56, and then we come up here, 2.58. Today's high, 2.62, and then we watch that 21-day. We watch that 8-day. Okay, so right now I'm short with KOLD until I see anything different. Right now I'm just going to stay short, but right now this candle just looks like it wants to go lower. Same way with this one here, crude oil. I'm in SCO. I'm short. I'm going to see how this is all going to shake out, And if you can hold that 50-day and that 21-day, then I'll get out of the short and I'll take a long. If you can't, I just go and and it closes below this 50-day and the 21-day. Well, I just add to my short position because then she's going to go lower. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now, I'll be back here, after the pit close. We'll look at crude oil, natural gas, and we'll probably throw something else in the mix. Now, NVIDIA is having a really good day today. Now, remember, just watch that 140.76 if you're trading NVIDIA. That's the breakout or double top situation, okay? All right, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.